to be there. So just to get in the top 32 was an achievement in itself. Great. I mean, it was the biggest crowd we played again, in front of.
Did you think this could be your year, or you'd been there
I'd
once?
lost the year before. I remember Tony coming in my room, actually. I was crying my eyes out, I remember.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely... I'd won everything in 91. And I lost the World Championships. I bottled it. I'd just gone. Inexperience, everything else. I thought I'll just turn up and I'll win this. So 92, I did everything right. I practiced and did everything properly. It's about getting this right. You can do 8 hours a day, you can do 16 hours a day. It ain't going to make you any better if that isn't right.
I noticed in the quarterfinals on your way there, Mike, Rod Harrington, who you beat in the quarters, had a better average though with his 3 darts. What happened in that game?
Well, you can hit big scores, and obviously if I've checked out, then he doesn't get a shot, and that keeps your average up. I mean, I played jockey about 3 or 4 times. My average was higher every time I played him, but I just couldn't get that winning double.
But now you are, and as Phil's already alluded to the fact, very good at finishing. You're steering it pretty well now, aren't you, towards the final?
That's right. I mean, I practice to slow down just a shade, take each dart as an individual dart, rather than just trying to get a rhythm throwing, and that's what I did.
You must have looked at this tournament during it, and both of you thought, no Bristow, no Low. It's an interesting situation.
Not really, no, funny enough. No, we weren't so much frightened.
When they got knocked out, didn't you think,
I played Lowy earlier on, yeah. John was one of them. John was actually easier to play because he was very predictable, John was. John was a good player. You knew what to expect. You were more worried about the players you didn't know because you never knew what they were going to do. With John was always good. He's
consistent.
He never played bad, John didn't. So you weren't nervous against John.
Yeah, you knew what he was up against with John because he's either going to go fast or he's going to go slow because he changes his rhythm.
But he'll play well.
But he's always very consistent.
Now, if you'd have played somebody like, say, Dennis Icklin in the final, who was really a top county England player, you ain't got a clue what he's going to do.
So you've beaten Low in the semis. You've got through. Now to the final. What are you thinking? Are you nervous about the final at all?
Well, I actually thought, because I had Phil, I thought, he's been hammering everybody, like really playing well. I just got to get in a bit quick. If I can get in quick and get my consistency going, then I'll be fine.
And Tony, you're thinking Mike's going to win it?
I did, yes, seriously.
So, Phil, what shape are you in mentally?
I thought I'm going to batter him.
Did you?
The night before, funny enough, during them 10 days you're there, or how many days you're there, because I was always a couple of days early anyway, you do all the hard work to get to the final, and that's the best night's sleep you have, the night before the final, because you can relax. You've done all the hard work, and the format's brilliant anyway. You're on a good payday, so you can relax a little bit. So I'm fine for the final, yeah. But I knew, and you're going to have a tough game. He's in the final, you know what I mean? You know Mike Gregory's going to turn up today, so you can relax a little bit on that front because you know what you're up against.
Tony, in the commentary position, you've no idea what sort of game's ahead of you, have you?
Well, not at that stage, but just going back to why I felt so strongly that Mike would be, and we'd been travelling on the road for 2 years, and in this particular month he was playing darts I've never seen before, and I thought surely this is going to be Mike's year, and that was one of the things. But when I saw the two together, and I thought, this is great, this is going to be good. It's nice when you sit in the box and know you can just sit back, relax, but then at the end of the day it was so exciting for the viewers, everyone, and you got so much respect from
I think there's certain games where you don't have to commentate.
Exactly.
And that was one of them.
Exactly.
How many sessions were there?
You had one break, don't we?
We had one break.
One break.
I can remember a foul over as well, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
I tripped on the hockey, twisted my ankle.
Yeah,
so for about 2 or 3 sets, I thought I broke my ankle.
Really?
You slipped on the side step.
Yeah, I caught the side step and I went tumbling, which the camera didn't pick it up, but everybody was laughing.
Those were the days of our lives. Those were the days of our lives.
Well, it was swinging back and forth. Just take us through those early ones in terms of not the actual individual scores, but the way the match was flowing.
Well, I thought I was going to get the first set, but Phil had different ideas. But missing a few doubles, and I thought once I went one down, I've got to come back, and then I didn't come back that well, and Phil went 2 sets, and he let me in for the third one.
Did I?
He
Not like
did.
me, that is.
He let me in
Hey.
for the third one, and that's when I started rocking and rolling, wouldn't it?
You'd slipped a bit on that one.
But yes, yeah, I think that's just pressure, I think.
And
When
so,
I fell.
from your point of view, how did it go on from there?
I can remember Mike keep going out on 1-2-1s. Because I can remember in my mind thinking, I hope he doesn't leave 1-2-1 last leg. He's got to go out on it. He was absolutely banging him in for 1-2-1. Every time he had 1-2-1 and I'm sitting on a finish, he's going bump, bump, bump. And he does this little laugh as well. That's even worse, don't you? Because we were all good friends. I mean, you know, you look at him like, and he'd walk back and he'd go like this at you. It was good. It was a great game to be involved in.
But then you hit the Bermuda Triangle, as you call it. 6 missed doubles to win the
Yeah.
title.
It's double 8-2, double top, and
Two.
double 10.
Double
And I called it my Bermuda Triangle. But the weird thing is, my first exhibition after losing to Phil, I left 76. And I hit double 8, double top, double 10, sweet as that. First exhibition,
Did you?
yeah. And that really, it hurts you inside thinking, why didn't I do that
Do
then?
you want to notice with you as well, when you were playing, when he was on a double, just for a normal leg, he was getting bump. When he threw to win, he was snatching a little bit. And that's what I was noticing, and I thought, if I can get one shot here, I'm going to bang this double in. And that was in my mind all the time, but I couldn't get him. He kept finishing every time I had a chance to try and win it, you know, take the darts off him. I couldn't get it off him.
Yeah, he was pushing him straight through, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then
you're
all of a
right.
sudden, just as he wanted a double to win, it was
Yeah,
one of them. It was a jockey
straight.
stats, that was. I
Can you
call it.
remember the first double that you needed to win the title?
Yeah, I was actually on 61, and I went for treble 15. Don't ask me why, because I never ever go that way. I generally go 25, 36, but I just hit the 45. And it went straight in, and then the first started through, he went just to the left of the wire, and then the second one was just to the right of the inside wire.
Can you get your head around why it was happening? I mean, Phil's just given an explanation, snatching at it.
No idea. I think it was just excitement.
Yeah.
You just get excited out there when you're getting close to the winning line.
You always need a bit of luck, however good you are. You're
course you do.
thinking, hey, I'm getting some luck here with the way that he's missing these.
Well, during the game you don't. You
No.
just think in your mind you're thinking miss. Do you know what I mean? You don't say that. You're thinking thank you. So in your mind you're thinking hit him hard now. Keep hitting him and keep knocking him down. You know, it's like boxing. I keep saying it's like boxing. So every opportunity, you know, you whack him as hard as you can, even though you can't show it. Inside you feel that way. So in my mind I'm thinking he ain't gonna hit this winning double here. He's you know, you're watching him. He's just pushing a little bit and he's just jerking a little bit.
Right, that's the first doubles miss. What were the second ones?
Well, I actually had a good leg, and I was leaving Phil a little bit behind. He just gave me a little bit of a leeway, and I wanted 80. And I went, first one just above the treble, and the next one, he was a bit tight the tops, and then I had to go for tops, and he just went only just over the top. And then Phil had a shot, but I don't think he was going for a double. Then I still had another go, didn't I? So I had another go for tops, and the first one went about that much below the wire. And then when I went for 10s, one was close to double 6 more than double 10. And then the next one, it just got a little bit tighter, but didn't go in.
How's this brewing up with the crowd and your reaction?
Well, I think it was causing the excitement. I mean, the fact is, you've got one record, Mike, which I don't think you know. Out of the 20 champions, you are the only one who went for the double, the finish first, right, that never won. In other words, you was there to finish. You're the first
Thank you.
one, okay. I just
No
thought I'd tell
problem.
you.
You don't get any
It's in
money
the
for that,
books.
by the way.
Nice
But
record.
Phil was pleased.
Yeah.
So what? Just take us
Yeah.
through how the crowd were reacting to
Well,
this.
they got the greatest story. It was, you could, like I said, hear a flight drop. It's as simple as that. They gave a brilliant order, didn't they? Right the way through. And
It was noisy when you're going for a